Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Match found.
New weapons. Same war.
Omen wishes to be human,
Well,
then he can die like one.
apa naman?
Naman.
Real life. Mga kan yun.
Locating targets. Cover going out.
Multiple enemies B.
All missiles away. Live munition.
Spike planted.
Spike planted.
Ngapain sih itu kocak?
Last
Makanya
player
udah
standing.
Standing.
sekarang sih.
Ikaw ka na ako tagi.
Instinct only goes so far. Skill covers the rest.
Okay, let's get set up.
Yellow para dato.
Hmm?
Yellow.
All missiles away. Locating target.
Let's go.
Two suppressed. Live munition.
Oh anjir. Kenapa kayak gini?
Spike planted.
Headshot.
Last player standing.
Oh.
Wind. Show me where to go.
Say it, but probably best to play as a team. Oh, what's the plan?
Weapons up. Comms open.
Joke's over! You're dead!
You're dead! Oh my god.
Drone going out.
Giving guard.
Camera taken out.
One suppressed.
Aduh, men. Oh, still.
Cage trigger.
Nailed them.
Hindi nila aja. Oh my.
Last player standing.
Sampai tadi ngeplank cok.
Every fight is a lesson.
I'm just a shadow.
All missiles away. Drone going out. I can't use that.
Last player standing.
Pero. Uy, Nick.
Grenade is live.
Spike planted.
Confirmed kill.
Anjing.
Oh, what? Wait banget.
Breathe. Then commit.
Look.
Watch your step.
Totally.
One down. Got one.
Spike down A.
All missiles away.
Spike spotted A.
Locating target.
Plank ya.
Drone is down.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade is
Gila tuh anjing langsung kena palat cok nembak.
Cage trigger.
Bego dah.
You want to play? Let's play.
Last player standing.
Tolol, ambil OP-nya tuh. Bego malah main-main. Oh jago lu, goblok. Tolol. OP-nya hilang kan, tolol.
Paling aja pas.
Oh,
Santai.
santai.
Kita jadi main fun nanti main.
I need a gun. Take them one by one.
Masuk waktu.
Locating targets.
Ada lah.
There. I'm
Bi.
all out.
Bi.
All missiles away. Light munition.
Joke's over. You're
On my
dead.
mark.
Spike planted.
Terus ada.
Last player standing.
Anjing. Bang banget.
This should be simple enough. I flushed them out. You finish them.
Ya sorry. Benzian, saya malu. Just grab me.
Drone going out. There. One suppressed.
Pas dari mid.
Cover going out.
There. I can't use that.
Tuh malah diem situ.
Spike planted.
All missiles away. Ammunition.
Enemy spotted.
Apa sih?
Enemy kill. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready. This is nothing.
Nothing.
Was that important?
Ni sure mo ba tani? Belum.
I can't see them yet, but I can feel them getting ready.
Vamos.
Lagi apa ke mid?
Drone going out. There. There. Launching missile. Missile deployed.
Spike planted.
Lo anjing.
Aduh, babai pasti. Udah tinggal itu.
Kan, Bang. Hold.
Grenade is live. There.
One enemy remaining.
Kanan Pak. Ayo ke kanan. Ayo, habis. Oke.
Reloading.
My ultimate is ready. Did you think I'd let this thing go off?
They will scurry, and then they will die.
Locating targets.
Oke.
Tengah betul.
I can't use that.
Tuh di ulti kampret.
Spike down A.
Tungguin.
Show me a target.
Spike planted.
Iya dia ulti. Nembak apa gua?
Ini bawa apa nih?
Ping lah goblok.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, was that important?
I'll make them remember. They're only
Lagi sejam lagi.
I need a gun. Thank you.
Biasanya
Ayo ke lu
Lo
deh.
tenemos, hermanos.
iyalah.
Coba cek aja. Kalau semua nih.
Drone going out.
Ada nggak?
You want to play? Let's play.
Cosmit tuh. Belum apa mid?
Joke's over! You're dead! All missiles away.
Entry tuh.
Spike
Grenade is
planted.
Anjing.
Berapa kali om?
Iya gua tuh di mid. Kan lagi dong.
Nowhere to run!
Stabilization.
This is how it ends.
Tuh. Tipis.
Last player standing.
Jing. Kaki.
I will take
Saya bab banget.
Oke, ini bukan aku lah. Ini doang enggak ya?
Iya gua salah netik anjing. Kurang pojok.
Gue kayak gitu ya, gue sekali gitu ya.
Iya kan. Ada ulti dia. Itu doang paling tuh. Komen.
Ada cok.
Locating targets.
Lagi. Smoke.
All missiles away. Light munition.
Terus.
There.
Masih ada.
Ada
There.
anak pon. Oh, fuck man.
I found my wire.
Pakai pistol cok.
Oh, 200.
Spike
Ah,
planted.
ngapain dia pada rotate coba?
Last player standing.
What Asia?
Last
No,
round before the
terus.
switch.
In the half.
You want to survive? Bring the right gun. There.
Let's fly. Let's fly.
Drone going out.
Going out.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Look, there.
Scatter!
Ini teleport.
Wait.
Watch this. Enemy spotted A.
On. Masuk.
Good inside.
Terus di kanan lu Bobik. Ini.
Shadows traveling.
Sos, buket lu.
30 seconds left.
Run.
One down.
Spike planted. Last player
Lihat
standing.
ya cok. Ya Allah. Ini ada nih. Masih. Ada.
Switching sides.
Okay,
I got your
we know
back.
the drill.
Yes.
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
Over there.
Reload.
Ini apa?
Over there.
Reload.
Ngeflank Bek. Smoke sini dulu,
This time,
smoke baru ngeflank.
different.
Kan lo enak biasa nge-smoke.
Reload.
Bikin suara.
Locating targets.
Rap.
All missiles away.
Camera is destroyed.
Grenade is live.
Reloading.
Enemy spotted A.
Last player
Anjing cok.
standing. Spike
Sama
down.
banget
A.
lu. Kawan suara lu ini bro. Aku udah datang.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds left.
Awas. Penuhin. Maju dulu. Back lagi.
Remember, wipe the pins from your guns. It's just a good crime scene.
Bisa buka betul.
Drone going out.
Jaga. Lu di smoke ya? Smoke lagi yang banyak. Kan ada.
All missiles away.
Planted the spike.
Light munition.
Reloading.
Tôi sử dụng hộp chơi.
Headshot.
One enemy remaining.
Your game.
Nice.
My ballistic setup is here. And if they don't, pues, you can't complain if you're dead.
Reloading.
Locating targets. Drone is down. Launching missile.
Reloading.
Missile deployed. Grenade is live.
Rotate bro.
Wait.
Oh, kok ngapain dia aja, Cuk?
Spike down A.
Lihat ini udah belakang gua.
Blocking sight. Enemy spotted A.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds left.
Efek. Kan dulu. Udah gua maju.
One enemy remaining.
I got this.
Oh.
10 seconds left.
Astagfirullah, kaget gua. Sana efek, suspek, mana efek? Garam nih. Kan dapat.
My burden never ends.
Spike here.
I have extra money if anyone needs.
Over there. Over there.
My thanks.
This is business.
Okay, itu pick.
Over there.
Drone going out. Launching missile.
Reloading.
Missile deployed. Live munition.
Buried.
Pencetnya terlalu dalam. Reloaded.
Ammo out.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Itu babi di dasar kata itu.
I'm amped. Let's
Okay,
go.
you know
I
the
got
drill.
things to do.
Stick to your ropes and we'll crush it.
Just like in place.
Apaan kesini nih? Apa nih? Ini apa nih? Kayak gini nih anda.
Reloading.
Terus itu. Steady forward.
Every choice matters.
Drone going out.
Step.
Perfect. Di sini ada yang buka di sini. Ya tolol.
Anda.
That's a kill.
One down.
Last player
Elah.
standing.
Gue lagi mau jalan, tembakin.
Forgive me if I overextend. Old habit.
Nah, jam lagi menuju ElClasico.
By any means necessary.
Watch this.
Locating targets.
Multiple enemies A.
Show me a target.
All missiles away.
Stop the fire.
My ultimate is ready.
Breaking them.
Grenade is live.
Our stacks down.
Ya Allah.
Spike down A.
I got the spot.
Spike carrier is down.
You are powerless.
This is how it ends.
Last player standing.
Lu flank juga sampai pintu.
Lewat nih ya.
Lu mending ke B ngambil itu. Kanan lu.
30 seconds left.
Iya.
Gila.
Match point.
I feel the strain. Block it out.
Saat ini shot. Reload. Dan lag yang masalah. Ada yang belum buka. Yang belum buka, tapi semua ada.
Gua ngefek.
Drone going out. One suppressed.
Enemy spotted B.
All missiles away. Grenade is live.
Aduh.
Full.
Trick shots.
Last
Spike
player
carrier is
standing.
down.
Spike down. B.
Tunggu deh.
Adios.
Defenders win.
Ngajam nggak cukup.
Hah?
Jam nggak cukup.
Nggak cukup.
Bola kocak.
Bola. Entah jam berapa. Nyoba tuh di laptop lu tuh. Gue nggak tahu apa.
Perlu tuh.
Discord. Lu jam berapa? PCS yuk.
Ngajam lagi. Mainnya 2x. 2x.
Hah?
2x
2x?
Ini belum
Lu
gua.
bisa duel.
Ketemu di sana kocak.
Coba. Udah bos. Ballistic.
Belum.
Ya, apa pencarian?
Lu.
Oh, ada. Stick yang lu apa?
Bisa main gak maksud lawan gua?
Gak tahu coba.
Kalangan.
Coba itu pak. Seperti kalau bini lu bilang.
Lu udah lihat YouTube ya? Lihat YouTube gua jadi tau combo.
Tahu gue lah. Nah,
Ya, update.
ini yang lagi.
Many times but
Sekarang
mau kontrak.
nggak bisa lu nyoba.
Di sini di tempat ada tempat nobar Indo Barca Surabaya.
Oh ya, kalian mau ke sana bang?
Ada dulu. Ada dulu. Males.
Ya besok mungkin lain. Oh nggak, sep.
Ini aja malas deh.
Gue udah masuk tuh.
Ya. Mau banget.
Bye.
Bukan kilo.
You'll bite it? Boy. That is bad. That's it.
Kick off in 40 menit lagi. Nggak lihat gue udah pakai baju apa. Ini tutorial aja lo.
Ya,
Update apa ini 16 kilo. Oh, koneksinya. Oh. Eh, ini ini begini. Ini banget. Latihan kan lu, latihan kan. Apa sih? Lu suruh feedbacknya dulu. Kayak anjing.
Hah?
Orang lu
Belum
feedback.
di sip.
Ganggu lu lagi ngapain sih?
Belum tapi
Ngapain sih?
tahu nih.
Lu lagi ngapain tuh tahu?
Ayo, wah,
Gigi, baby, baby, baby. Buset.
ano lu?
Gitu dong. Apa sejati? Jelas lihat.
Apa lu? Apa lu? Tahu.
Masih ngupdate.
Tahu. Itu update.
Update tapi gembel masuk ke ininya. Biasanya cepet gue ngupdate aja cepet tadi. Valorant. Ini gue. Ini gue. Wes. Ini bos. GGGB. Ini bang.
Dari mana bang?
Itu harus lihat 1 kilobyte. Oh, paling minus. Astaga. Lu udah install CS? Woi, Bobby. Masih. Coba ini bunyi.
No. Yeah. Coba Discord. Mana ini? Hmm? Lihat ini babi. Tinggal berapa menit lagi bingung. Berapa menit? Apa bisa nggak? Apa buka nggak full nggak? Kan gue di live gue kekecilin. Di TV nggak live? TV.
Oke lah. Oke lah. Gambar gue kecilin. Gambar gue kecilin. Anjing baru selesai. On. Ayo. Kali dua kali lah. Itu XKU. Kira sini. Oke. Nah, masuk gue nih. Masuk. Iya. Yo, play. Lu udah gue invite. Unable to join the lobby. Apa tuh? Kita dulu. Repot ya. Ya, lama lu bilang. Ya, lu hilang. Ya, ayo. Apa cak? Lu play dulu sih. Lu jangan sama temen musuh lah. Lu sebelah kocak. Hah? Enggak. Mulai jadi temen nanti kocak. Itu, Lin. Nah, itu ke TV gede. Oh, lu Ih, biarin dulu kocak. Lu ke bangkunya pilih. Nah, coba. Gitu lu bacain. Nah, gue di sebelah sini awas lu ikut-ikutan lu. Tonton lama. Ya udah coba ek dulu lah. Ready. Ih, tolil. Nah, gimana nih? Ready aja dulu cobain. Coba ready. Lalu terus nunggu apa sih? Nih, gue di sini nih. Lu sebelah. Ini. Mana ya? Ini lo ada bulat-bulat di bawah masa lu ngikutin gue terus sih? Ini lo training. Mulai itu ready. Unable join lobby, kenapa ya? Versus. Dan gak mau, gak bisa. Gimana sih? Coba casualnya ketemu. Gimana nge-kick lu? Mana nge-kick kocak. Keluar kocak. Oh, aduh. Nah, coba ke casual, casual cari-cari. Udah, casual. Udah masuk casual, lihat. Ketemu nggak di dalamnya? Nah, gue masuk nih. Udah masuk belum? Apa? Masuk gak? Masuk gak? Lu udah masuk belum? Lu udah training belum sih? Ih, tolong. Lu udah bisa masuk lobby sini nggak? Lu bisa masuk lobby nggak? Kocak. Cepetan tol. Lu bocah ini gue kirim udah lulus. Idiot. Lu. Oh, pantesannya gak bisa, idiot. Ngapain aja dari tadi gue udah lama-lama nunggu gak jelas. Tol. Tol. Oh, ngapain lu? Kira-kira 10 menit lagi ini. Udah aja. Oh, lu latihan sama lu. Kocak. Udah bisa masih goreng. Ini menit lagi. Eko udah mulai. Guys. Masuk nggak di Discord?
It's the game that divides a nation and captivates the world. Two sides currently separated by 2 points in the table, 500 kilometers in distance, and a wealth of regional, cultural, and historical differences, making this one of the most textured and complex rivalries in the world. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona, the first Clásico of the season, match day 10, and Liga EA Sports. Welcome to the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Phil Tremelides. Terry Gibson is alongside me for today's game. Terry, this fixture, ElClasico, it always gets the big build-up, but it always seems to deliver. And it deserves the big build-up. It's a much anticipated game, watched around the world. Two juggernauts of football, and the rivalry, the pride, the passion, the quality, Hollywood footballers. It's, yeah, I understand. Like everybody else, can't wait to watch this game and understand totally why it's in demand. If you're watching us this afternoon, you're part of an estimated global audience of 650 million. This is Spain's Clásico, but it is the world's Clásico as well. The game captivates the globe. It's the 191st La Liga meeting between these two sides. Real Madrid with the slight edge, 79 wins. Barcelona have 76, 35 draws. Barcelona, of course, winning both League Clásicos last season, 4-0 and 4-3. It was the first time ever they'd scored 4 goals in back-to-back League Clásicos. They also put 5 past Real Madrid in between those two results in the Spanish Super Cup. They won the Copa del Rey as well, putting 3 past Real Madrid. So it was a pretty historic season last year for Barcelona. It ended up 16-7 on aggregate. But if you look along the 4 games, Real Madrid got closer towards the end, the 3rd game, then the Copa del Rey final, the last La Liga game. Kylian Mbappe found the way to start scoring goals against Barcelona, as opposed to being caught offside in the first couple of games that he faced Hansi Flick's team. So, yes, it's 16-7 on aggregate. That's last season. Ancelotti was the manager, a new manager now. I'm really interested in the psychology that's going behind the mindset of both sets of players. Real Madrid, they want revenge. Barcelona might get a little bit cocky, thinking they won 4 games last season and scored an abundance of goals. See where the game kicks off. Barcelona have had some really big wins in this stadium over the last decade or so. Of course, 4-0 last season, 4-0 in 2022, 3-0 in 2017, and 4-0 in 2015. Real Madrid have beaten Barcelona in recent years, both at the Bernabeu and away in Catalonia, but they don't have that big, iconic victory in ElClasico that Barcelona have had in recent years. Yeah, I think Jude Bellingham made a massive impact in his first season at Real Madrid. They were memorable victories for Los Blancos. But yes, I don't think either team are going in today expecting to win by 4 or 5. Either team will take a win, and it is slightly more difficult for Barcelona because of the players that they are lacking today. I'll take you through the teams in just a second. Barcelona are missing 7 members of their first team squad. Real Madrid recovering players from injury. Football today. Real Madrid would see them equal their worst ever run for consecutive Clásico defeats. They're on 4 consecutive losses at the moment. The only time they've lost 5 in a row to Barcelona in 2008 and 2010. Eyes the world on the Spanish capital, Madrid. Barcelona making their way out. Santiago Bernabeu pitch is pretty nice afternoon in the Spanish capital, but the roof is closed, as it always is at the Bernabeu. And there's that spelt out there. Greatness. What Real Madrid are all about. Impose themselves on this game. Just a little sense of pressure coming into this fixture of what's happened in these big matches. The Xabi Alonso, Paris Saint-Germain in the Cup. Let's take you through the two starting 11s then. Two changes on the side that won 1-0 over Juventus in the Champions League in midweek for Real Madrid. Raul Asensio and Brahim Diaz dropping out of the team. Dean Howson returns from injury. Eduardo Camavinga starts just his second game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's as we expected, but a lot of people did expect Danny Carvajal to come back into the starting lineup to release Fede Valverde back into midfield, but Camavinga profits from that selection from Xabi Alonso, so it's Camavinga in midfield and Fede Valverde.
I said a few weeks ago, wasn't born to play right back. A decent job getting the nice piece. That's where Barcelona starting 11, two changes on the 6-1 win over Olympiacos in the Champions League. Midweek with Tony Fernandez and being replaced by Frankie Collins.
Yeah, it's an interesting selection, but pretty much that's all that's left for Hansen. Certainly players wasn't see there, couldn't they? Was the one doubt he's playing in the right back position. I think we might see a Realpo replicating that role that he had on the Xavi of Martin Vinicius, but takes fifth, Kunde starts pretty much the rest as expected. Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, their first two choice goalkeepers out, but Real Madrid have the top scorer in La Liga this season, Kylian Mbappe, in the form of his life, ready to perform on the biggest stage of all. They are ready to play their parts. So for the Soto, Frost. Much about here during or after the game. We're underway then. The first Clasico of the season. The ball lofted forward. First Clasico of the season. It gives us a feeling of how the campaign might play out. It's not definitive, but it's often a good indicator of how the season might go. Over the last 20 years, 62% of the occasions, the team that has won the first Clasico of the season has gone on to be champions. It's not a definitive figure, but it does perhaps set the tone. They've needed space to run into. Immediately looking for Lamine Yamal, across comes Carreras. For a moment there, it really opened up for Febby in Barcelona. Given away. Pedri, behind Ferran. Mindful to Marcus Rashford. Well, inside the first minute, a really good opening there for Barcelona. A couple of mistakes from Dean Howson giving the ball away cheaply on both occasions. They could have made better. The opportunity when Fermin Lopez broke. They thought that was the end of the attacking play, but at the end of the year, we see they give the ball away. Pedri steals it back. Rashford with the attempt and last each defending from Eder Militao to get the block. Never faced Real Madrid before Marcus Rashford. Taking this corner, the Englishman held in. They Courtois. A chance now for a break for Real Madrid. Fede Valverde with space to run into. Vinicius might have been offside there. Move continues. And with Vinicius. No, he's brought down. And a penalty is given. Inside 2 minutes. What a start to this game. Two captains being summoned by the referee. going to explain his decision, I think, here. Thinking, oh, might have been offside, might have been in line. They continue. Then this challenge from Lamine Yamal. Well, he dangerous his foot. He's taking the risk. It's early in the game. Emotions are high. It's a challenge you should be refraining from. Now, I know Vinicius gets criticism about the way he goes to the ground, the way he draws players in to get fouls, to get penalties. In my opinion, that's a clear penalty. There can be too many complaints about that penalty. It comes from Frankie de Jong as well. He tried a back heel, which got dispossessed, which went straight to Fede Valverde. Real Madrid were on the march. Barcelona tried to play the offside trap, just two defenders. It was chaotic. It was untidy from Barcelona. This is what we're going to see. It might be offside, actually, looking at that. From that angle, it does look like it's offside. Level. Shoulder was leaning into an offside position. The angle we had earlier, it looked like it was level. The fact the referee is going to look, then suggests to me that it's just about the penalty decision that VAR is referring him to, as opposed to the offside. If it's offside, VAR tells him that. Yes. It's a penalty. I hope that I'm pretty sure they're going to do it in the right order. Say, yes, it's a penalty, but it's offside. The offside should rule that out. Whether they feel that the offside is a different phase of play, or is he looking at if Lamine gets the ball first? Yeah. It's a penalty we see given so often where a striker is attempting to kick the ball. The opposing player gets between them and the ball, and then there's a strike.
Nice.
No
Nice.
penalty. Oh. Drama early on at the Bernabeu. Referee's explaining to Captain Fede Valverde. I think he feels that it's Vinicius kicking Lamine's foot rather than being fouling. Vinicius. Big call already. We said we hope we wouldn't be talking about the referee. Big call from Cesar Soto. Free kick here for Real Madrid. Goulet standing over it.
Siapa yang golin?
Dumped it in towards Dean Howson.
Siapa aja?
Bellingham on the end of it.
Siapa aja yang
Moved
golin?
in. Right. It's interesting sequence, isn't it? Referee going across and making up his own mind,
Tapi
overruling his original
kalau hasil
decision.
gila, ikut 3-0.
Was that under the influence of VAR? We not too sure.
Merah.
There. All away. And get back. Break the line. Do it now. Out there. They're looking for Ferran. Giving it back, Marcus Rashford looking challenge from Camavinga. That's where Barcelona have to be so careful. In full flow, if they give the ball away, then Real Madrid will break so quickly on them. It's getting that balance right between Barcelona being daring and taking on adventurous passes. Always in the back of your mind thinking, if we give this away high up the pitch, Real Madrid are going to break us. Getting a Mbappe threat, of course, Vinicius. Eric Garcia. Al Bassi. Looks like those two are the first choice centre back pairing for Barcelona at the moment. From down. Be clearly offside. is indicating here maybe that the pass should have been made sooner. He's probably got a point as well. Third man run there, back and through. Needed to be a first-time pass. Once it was controlled and then passed, he was always going to be caught offside. This fixture last season was all about offsides. Real Madrid were caught offside 12 times by Barcelona. Kylian Mbappe, 8 times. Looked like 2 goals disallowed as well. Yes. Barcelona this season, the offside trap hasn't quite been working effectively. It was last season. It's Vinicius. Does that mean? Well, he whistled. The comments he made earlier on in the week about Real Madrid and their potential influence on referees. Rashford, Ferran, Lamine, coming there, but he didn't manage to get enough curl on it to trouble Courtois. Yeah, on that occasion, I thought it was so obvious that there was going to be a little cutback, a little jink inside. Sizing up his opportunities there, and it's an opening attempt from him. We knew, Courtois knew, Carreras knew. We all know, but we've seen so often, it's still tough to stop. Passage of play. So they're coming away with the ball. Down. His feet. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. Finding Fermin, continuing his run. Ball over the top, looking for Ferran. Just about clearing it. Barcelona just tidying things up now, aren't they? No surprise that Pedri and de Jong are at the heart of all of it. Like a saw on the touchline. For today's game, Hansi Flick seeing a red card. This game against Girona. 2 yellows. Ended ElClasico. Nice. Including Fermin. Lamine. So enjoying possession. The final third. Uncle Sorg spoke about having the ball. He said, we need the ball. We need possession to be able to hurt Real Madrid, to avoid easy ball losses as well. Keeping the ball pretty well. That's because of the damage that Real Madrid would do at the turnover. Slightly surprised Real Madrid had dropped off so deep. This was what I thought was going to be happening more, where they were closing down higher up the pitch, certainly in the attacking half of the pitch, but they've been quick to relinquish possession. Here's Mbappe, who's on side. Oh, what finish from Kylian Mbappe! This is why Real Madrid waited 7 years to sign him. A player at the very height of his capabilities. What a finish that is from Mbappe. And Real Madrid have an early lead in ElClasico. Just as you were mentioning that Marcus was talking about not giving the ball away cheaply. Because of the turnover, because of the skill, because of the flair, because of the brilliance that comes from Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe in particular. They had the ball, we took about Barcelona, we can come with possession. It's stolen away there, and it's Fermin Lopez inadvertently gives it back to Barcelona. There is a little knockdown there. Chouamani's challenging. Aragula gets the touch. Kylian Mbappe, not at the thought in his mind, reacts sharply, shows all the confidence you'd expect from a player who's scored pretty much all of Real Madrid's goals. Doesn't even look at the goalkeeper, he's got his eyes fixed firmly on the ball. Knows exactly the technique that he's looking for. Almost takes Chesney by surprise. It's a brilliant goal, brilliant player who's this season has becoming unplayable. Checking the offside. Vinicius was, I think that Mbappe was just onside when the ball was going over. Another nervous wait for the Bernabeu. Player that good is feeling that confident. It's offside. All doesn't stand. It's another letter for Barcelona. We could see history repeat itself. Because last season, Real Madrid had a couple of goals ruled out in the first half. It was goalless, and Barcelona went on to win 4-0. But here's the problem for Barcelona. They've given the ball away twice, and it's been almost a penalty, almost a goal. And they've got away with it. Vinicius was clearly offside, and Mbappe, I thought, my first viewing, was he just got back on time. Really, he hadn't. Obviously, recase. Not said offside, but sure we will. But that's what I was expecting from Real Madrid, that higher pressing in the attacking half of the pitch. First 10 minutes, they were dropping off deep. They were allowing Barcelona comfortable possession in their attacking half. Some nervousness from both sets of players, yes, in terms of the threat coming from the opposition. I was very nearly in there. Garcia, who's under pressure. Chesney just doesn't want it, does it? He's a John Garcia, he's Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and it does change the way that Barcelona can play. Out the back from the goalkeeper. Incredible story last season, from retirement to Spanish champion, Chesney. Lucien was only ever supposed to be a substitute. Expect to play too many games, but here he is. ElClasico. Giving away 2 carreras is Vinicius. Get on the end of that is De Jong. Bit of space and goes through it. 2 or 3 times already in this match, Petri is running through spaces which are not there. And you're thinking there's no way through them. There is. Clearly, it's Pedri. Let's see here. Yep. I was convinced either way, understandably so, see how close that was. Time decision. The pressure. The pressure. Pass. Let's see. See that? To the arms of Courtois. Lopez. What a hat-trick in midweek in the Champions League. First Spanish player to score a hat-trick for Barcelona in Premier Cup competition. He's a player. Goal. To Vinicius. Nice. Watched by Koundé.
Nice.
Be coming away with the ball. Short with the pass. Winning possession back for Real Madrid. Here's Tramini. Still left. Courtois again. The count from Thibaut Courtois, not finding a teammate, and it is a slightly nervy start to this game.
It is. I'm looking at Barcelona setup. They're all where we expected them to be. Real Madrid are still working out the midfield.
Yes.
And they don't seem to be playing really down the right side. Jalmani Camavinga in the central position, and now Adagula is drifting across into a central position as well.
Good day.
Nice.
I'll find it for me. And in terms of possession, only 2 times this season, Barcelona have been below 60%. 2 games, got points in either. They haven't seen it yet. Good day. Berlin. It's continuing for Lamine Yamal every time he touches the ball as they.
Apa tadi bang?
Okay. I see.
Wait. Wait.
Wait. Trying to shoot.
Yes.
Lord. La Liga. Well, fancy that fancy is. Once is there. Oh, there. Keep the ball if he can. Now.
No.
I think was a throw into Barcelona. That's their sentiments, but it's a throw into Real Madrid as we tick towards 20 minutes. Classico, Santiago Bernabeu with his goalless. Real Madrid thought they'd had a penalty. It was overruled. They thought they'd scored. That was overruled as well.
Di tangan tuh.
Yamal and Medina. Feeling he was fouled.
An earlier challenge over on the other side of the pitch, which the Real Madrid players are not happy about.
Oh yeah.
It's out. Clearing ball. Jones comes in late. There's no connection with the boot. The studs.
Several runs there. He ball didn't get it from Carreras. Militao though. Bellingham. Pass that is to find Kylian Mbappe. He's through on goal. Mbappe! The flag stays down. The Bernabeu celebrates. Mbappe has the ball in the back of the net again. We think Real Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I'm going to err on the side of caution. It's brilliant play from Jude Bellingham. He gets the crowd off their feet because he does a wonderful little pivot, turn in midfield, and then the dynamic of that attack changes instantly when Bellingham was on the ball. Then after all that, he comes up with a defence-splitting pass, which is absolutely perfection for Kylian Mbappe. Flag doesn't go up, but again, I think it's close. You can see here, there's the turn for Bellingham. The attack opens up. I'm going to say it, I think he's onside. And again, that Barcelona offside trap has been breached by Real Madrid. Not for the first time this season by any team in La Liga. It is an issue, it is a problem. Bellingham does wonderful, magical things in midfield. It's a brilliant pass. This is the time of the run from killing him that way. Once he's through, I have no doubt that he's going to finish. Full of confidence, killing Mbappe, tucking that away. It really does look like he was onside, and he was. His 11th league goal of the season. Real Madrid leading. Absolutely world-class assist from Jude Bellingham. Finish full of composure and confidence for Mbappe. And I think I felt he was fouled there.
Hey.
He's going to foul on Rashford. Okay, becomes the first, and I say, probably not the last player to be booked. Get your head out there for this. It could have been a foul against Camavinga. He went down as if he was injured. I understand the referee not giving that one. It was a clear foul for Fede Valverde. Missed descended, and he was going to put a stop to that Barcelona attack. Bellingham. Right here to Carreras. Over to Camavinga. Real Madrid have reportedly been training and training the break. Barcelona highlight. Teams this season in La Liga. Understand how to get in behind Barcelona. Camavinga. Calling for him. Here is Bellingham. Still Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid sensing Barcelona are there for the taking. I'm slightly confused by the midfield lineup of Real Madrid, but there's no doubt they're dominating now. And Jude Bellingham has really stepped up. It's not a slightly fortunate there with that deflection that it doesn't trouble Chesney more. The Porters want the second. We know that their team are dominant at the moment in terms of possession and attempts at goal. Mbappe. Thought to Valverde. He's going to hit this one. Always rising from Fede Valverde on his slightly weaker foot. Still a hell of a strike with a weaker foot. He's wayward, he's off target. And he's got a balance that you get when he plays it with the right foot. It's team attendance. Housen. Oh. And that's dispossessed, and now Lamine Yamal coming forward. Alde. Space here for Koundé. Slowing the tempo down. Hey. Before after passion with Vinicius. With Alde now.
Siapin tengah lo, Fermin Ast.
I mean, heavy touch from Lavinia Val. Some purpose in that challenge. Assist was there.
Oh,
It was a heavy touch though. See the nature of the game there. Can't be past that. Good possession. Not really threatening. Real Madrid just waiting to pounds. At some stage, Barcelona will threaten. Possession looks really tidy, but they're finding it difficult to break through the attacking third of the pitch. Finding Fermin.
hey.
Nice. Intercepted by Militao. Because of space. We've come forward. Such a foul. I think Garcia. Taken quickly to Mbappe. You can think twice about getting that shot away. Giving Mbappe comfortable enough for Wojciech Szczesny. A generous free kick, I have to be honest, but Sonny Valverde was quick to react. All down, takes the quick free kick. Comes like a full lapping, and their perspective, they are thankful that Szczesny was keeps a low, keeps a safe. In by Goulet, lovely looking ball. It might fall to Mbappe, it just bounces over him. Vinicius. And get into Steenhausen, who gets there. Forces Wojciech Szczesny into another save. They do look for Steenhausen at the back post, often in set pieces. This time, made a connection, forces a decent save. Yeah, you rely on more defensive play there for Barcelona. When they're really at it, they catch people offside, but one or two players there, there was a ragged line, it was entirely for Barcelona. Eric Garcia drops in defensively too early. It's flying. Referee trying to let the game flow. Now, Barcelona's way. They're all dust up in the midfield there, isn't there? Every single midfield player involved. Both teams getting involved in abundance.
Wait.
Technical analysis there. Here is
Nice.
Mbappe. Been through by Goulet. Understanding between the Turkish international and Mbappe is something that is flourishing for Real Madrid side.
Wait. Kita mami itu mana?
Sympathy for Mardigo, who's going to try and take the corner. He just wants to get on with it. Exactly. And Real Madrid are in that mode, aren't they? They want to capitalise on this momentum. It's taken short to Camavinga. To Goulet again. He's been fabulous, hasn't he, Arda this season? Still only 20 years of age. It's a classic breakthrough campaign, isn't it? He was on the fringes of it last season. Goulet again. Was really down, but it was headed away. Ancelotti did tell us earlier this year that he thought Arda Güler's future would be more as a midfielder than forward because of his exceptional ability to build up play. And we've seen that today and throughout the season. Offside in the goal scored by Mbappe. The Barcelona have got their issues at the back defensively, but the midfield are playing well. Somehow they need to try and get some more service to Ferran Torres. They need to Better performance from Lamine Yamal. More influence from Marcus Rashford. Real Madrid's shape is good. When in this situation they drop deep, the midfield players get nice and compact with the two centre backs. There's not enough space for Barcelona to play their way through, pass their way through. Might have to be a little bit of magic from one of the players that's got a dribble in the bank, go solo and find a plot of room through for Barcelona. They have a few of those, so it's possible. So now Rafinha without Robert Lewandowski, no Dani Olmo. Gavi is injured as well. There's missing for Barcelona, but this remains a very strong and competitive starting 11. Eric Garcia joining the attack. Finding Torres in space. It's a really good opportunity for Barcelona. Ferran doesn't seem to make a really clean connection with him. It's a difficult one for him. It was almost one of those players think you want to do it first time, but you had to take the touch. Eric Garcia talking about different ways of Barcelona making that breakthrough to the final third. It was a centre back stepping into midfield, giving the extra player. Valverde. Bellingham.
Yeah, but
It's to Mbappe. Vinicius is calling for him. And it's with Vinicius. And can he find the finish? It looked clearly offside, but it depends on who the ball came off with when the ball was played backwards. Ball is taken quickly. Here's Camavinga. His position. This Rashford looks to lead a counter-attack for Barcelona, charging forward Rashford. Challenge from Valverde, who then makes sure that the free kick can't be taken quickly. Probably not Luis Figo cheering for today. Benzo gave him the ticket. I guess he's on Real Madrid. I've lost. Luis Figo, Barcelona.
yeah.
Gets it back. Ferran.
Dapat
Lamine's there.
Hey,
Lamine. He's punished for the foul on Chamonix. You can see a way that Barcelona can score. Even when they have this possession and they're playing the ball around, the movement is really good. Kind of expecting and waiting for Real Madrid to get the ball, and this happened. It's brilliant skill from Jude Bellingham, and then don't underestimate the quality of the pass, the timing of the pass. And there was no doubt in my mind. And Mbappe gets through on goal. We've seen so many times this season, 16 already. Just finishes everything. Looking pretty unstoppable at the moment. And that said, here on Wednesday night, he had a good few chances against Juventus that didn't manage to score. Champions. And to consider the value of his transfer was in Dell. 24 goals last season. 31 in La Liga to finish top scorer. He's got 16 in all comps this season. That's his 11th goal in La Liga. And we were wondering, can this left winger play down the middle? He fetched centre forward now. Vinicius now to Carreras. Pulls it back. It falls to Bellingham. Connected well. See his reaction there. That's the selection he makes is a good one. Hit the target. High press from Real Madrid. Under pressure. As he feels he was a little bit frustrated. He does it now. Muller. Looking for Mbappe. Far off. He's the Barcelona is now. It's only 1-0. They're very much in this game. They're very much on top. You're looking around at the bench now. I know we're very early in the game, a third of the way through, but looking at it, there's probably this 11 who's going to have to get him in the game for them. Very long there. It's fallen to Marcus Rashford. Yes! Who makes absolutely no mistake. Benjamin Lopez is a player who just cannot stop scoring. Another big goal for youngster. Adekula looks to the sky because he knows he has cost his team a goal on the bigger stage of all. Yep, just I was talking about Barcelona possibly looking to the bench. Words just came out of my mouth that perhaps it's down to this 11 out there that have to try and get the job done. Adekula has been absolutely sensational this season. He's a brilliant footballer. He's in possession of the ball here. Pedri just prods it away. Then there's a problem. Then it's another fun looking at the offside. Rashford does really well with a cutback. Keeps his head. Man of the game, and this massive Marcus Rashford, when he gets the opportunity, he has clarity in his mind. He looks up, he sees his teammate in a really good position. Hansi Flick would have seen it gloriously from up there. And there's still plenty of work for Fermin Lopez to do, but we know when he gets an attempt on target, he has a sight of goal. It's normally a good connection, normally a sparkling finish. Barcelona right back in this game. Real Madrid looking to have more problems. They've got a corner. 7th assist in 13 games for Marcus Rashford for Barcelona. He's also chipped in with 5 goals in all comps. Decent numbers. It's Goulet. Towards Militao. Sees the corner. Just despairing there, didn't he, Fernando Torres? Attempts to let the ball go out of play, but it bounces off him. Looking for a quick instant reply.
Let's go.
Chesney just about get something on it. Now Barcelona can counter. It's Fermin.
Nice.
Looks for Pedri and he's found him. Pedri looks for. It's in high for a corner. He plays the Barcelona. Who's defending the corner into 4 players? Pedri, Bell, Fernando Torres. I think Rashford was getting there as well. Excellent play from Real Madrid for their players to get back behind them. Always felt it. He was going to have the pass back rather than hold himself. You know what could happen here? He could be swept up the other end in the blink of an eye as well from Real Madrid. So there's quality in terms of delivery, though. Rashford flicked on by Fermin. Maxi is there. Here's Vinny Jr. The counter might be straight through the middle. Vinny Jr. looking to. Goulet. Let's see what he was doing. I'm not sure this is a yellow. Is it a foul? Possibly. Some mid-cheek, of course, yes. And again, it was nearly a goal at the other end, and I was mentioning the fact they've rounded with this defensive header. Yeah, it's a chance for Barcelona to flick them at the near post, and if that's what you're working on, then someone has to be the player on the end of it for the tap-in. As soon as it wasn't, it was a problem against Barcelona, and most obvious foul you're likely to see this weekend anywhere for the Pedri. This is almost got away as well, didn't they? That out to Vinicius. Let's get down. It's past Koundé. Bellingham all on his own in the 6-yard area scores. As simple as you like for Real Madrid. Created by Vinicius. and finished off by Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid back in front. Will we guarantee goals at the start of the game? I thought, oh, why did we say that? But we're pretty sure it's going to be the case. 3 already before half time. It's had a great flow to the game as well. For 5 minutes, Real Madrid are on top. For 5 minutes, Barcelona are on top. Both teams attack. Clearly looks to me as if, particularly in the case of Real Madrid against Barcelona's defence, that their Barcelona defence is lacking. It's not as strong. It's not as powerful. Real Madrid look at the moment to have the better defence. In this instance, plenty of bodies bang for Barcelona as he goes towards the far post. It looked like it might have drifted behind the goal, but it creeps back in play. And when he's headed back across from the far post, 5 minutes out, I think Balde is claiming a foul, Kubas is claiming a foul, Nelson is a threat, and there's no foul in there. Nelson tries to get the decisive touch in close range, and Bellingham absolutely delighted that Hauser misses it. And he's there for the tap-in. Really good football. Bellingham is coming on this fixture.
Wow.
This is a goal. It is a goal. Yeah, I couldn't see enough there on the replays that we saw to suggest that there was any type of over-aggressive play from Real Madrid. Bellingham saying there, 2 minutes to half time. You might want it to end. Terrific entertainment at the Bernabeu. They're delivering once again. Winner both league classicos in its debut season in 2024. Lofting it forward. And to flick it on, here's Valverde. Vinicius. Around De Jong. Vinicius into the corner. Finding Goulet. Who's found Mbappe? Bellingham!
Offside boy.
Surely! The offside flag is up again. Well, 3 or 4 possibilities of an offside here, but all would have been extremely close. There, that lady's on the side then. There he's offside. Going for the kill one then just before half time. It's the problem for Barcelona. Can they get some break with just a 1-goal deficit? Going about chanting the name of Vinicius Jr. Here come Real Madrid once again. Minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Give time for another goal. Either end. Yep, I was going to make that point. It's that type of game.
Hey.
He's taken with Lamine. Eric Garcia runs forward, could be key to helping Barcelona unlock this Real Madrid defence. Vociferously for a foul there. Down, charges forward. Loses elbow. Benjamin Lopez. Rashford calling for it. No one on the left wing. Now they're joining the attack. Entry. Frenkie de Jong. Sprinting forward. Kubasi will get there first. Barcelona. Looking for the equaliser before half-time. Lofted forward, but that is not a good pass. Wow. That will be extremely relieved in at half-time. His stake. Yeah, he's dispossessed by Pedri, wasn't he? Since then, his reaction has been excellent.
Offset.
For that type of setback to recover as well as he has. He's Bellingham. Mbappe. Still Mbappe. Watch by now there.
Lari.
Continue his run. It's been found. Some support here, though. Barcelona, as opposed to foul. He gets caught out there and just showing signs that he isn't a natural right back. Run off the ball, completely lost him. As we know, if Federico he's got endurance and energy to recover. We haven't seen this the other way around, have we? Real Madrid attacking and all the Barcelona players back and it's slowing down and it's difficult to break through. Real Madrid attack, they only need 3 or 4 passes or 2 dribbles and it's a chance. The difference between the two teams at the moment. We've seen already Barcelona can score in these circumstances. In shot plays from Torres, but a bit of power on the accuracy to trouble Zico Courtois. Dramini. So I think we're looking at Barcelona, but we're comparing them without the other players, and Rafinha is a big miss because of the easy intensity, the tempo he plays, and how quick he works to win the ball back. It's not just about running fast, running hard. It's to work quickly, and he works really sharply. And now, big missing, so you find it easier to get out of the back, play into midfield. You know, it's obvious attributes, but that's the one thing that has been really missing, the absence of Rafinha. They press. Kind of. And there's first line of defence. Frenkie de Jong. Still Frenkie. He's possessed by Bellingham. Might be time for a final foray forward for Real Madrid. Camavinga to Chouameni. Vinicius. Gula in the centre. Vinicius charging forward. Goes past Koundé. Still Vinicius. Big block from Pau Kubasi. It is half-time at the Bernabeu. Where do we start? Real Madrid leading Barcelona by 2 goals to 1.
Harus apa lagi? Hmm?